Well, for those that don't know, I'm Pat Burnett. I'm one of the co-owners of Brick House Collectibles here in Farragut. We're in our 5th year now. We're a collectible store that deals in Lego primarily, but also other collectibles that I like comic books and games and figurines and cars and things like that. Just just trying to be a one-stop shop for fun. Let's go. So how this all started, me wanting to do a show is always something that I thought was the next step in, as being a proprietor in the area, local. And, just how do you do that, Glamorous, glamorous, glamorous. It's almost like a wedding. He's like, you gotta find the venue, find the date. Does that date work? Maybe it doesn't. Let's look at the UT games. What's going on? Do we have, we don't want to go against a home game because that would be like a death bell, So, and the prices are like a wedding too. Now that you really think about it. Oh, secret. Nope, nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see. And then once you lock down the date, then it's a matter of how many tables can we fit? Like, what kind of vending do we want to allow, and what kind of talent can we procure? Are they available? So all these kind of wheels start in motion once you kind of plant your foot in the ground. Because once you sign a contract with the venue, you're in. It's happening. Bringing in someone else and talking with someone who's done it before, has definitely been helpful.
Hey, I'm Mike Herman, Tallman Toys and Comics. I'm also the co-founder of the Brickonomicon. I was like, I'll bring the celebrities, you bring the bricks. 2 local businesses that want to, do a low-dough show for, the whole community, and bam, it just has snowballed. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
And I just cleaned this place. What the hell happened last night? Gosh, man. So once we decided to do it, he was like, what should we name it? Most of the, I don't want to say good stuff, but most of the stuff you would recognize as a Lego-y convention has been taken. Somebody getting fired. So I jokingly was like Brickonomicon because I'm a big fan of Sam Raimi, a big fan of Evil Dead. I mean, and the Necronomicon, the Book of the Dead, is a big part of that mythos. So just kind of humorously, I just jotted that down, but I pretty much X'd it out because I thought it might be confusing to people because it's not a horror convention.
And so one day we were having a meeting, he goes, what about Brickonomicon? And I go, oh, I really like how that rolls off the tongue.
And he's like, wait, what? That's really cool. Say it again. So Brickonomicon, so he's like, yeah, I like it. We named it. We named the baby. And now it's just time to feed it and grow it. This is Mark Rowe. He's actually from Knoxville, went to UT, and went on to be in a couple of great shows with Stranger Things in Yellowstone. Part of any convention to help bring in the people. You're going to have people that they're going to want to meet and get an autograph from or a picture from. Trying to lock down talent. There's a lot of costs involved with that.
And you got to know some people. We know a lot of celebrities, so I basically started calling in favors of who wants to come, who's available. I had so many people that wanted to come, but half of them were not available this weekend, and the other half, were. And I was like, well, we can only have 5 people, and now we have 10 because I've just, some of these guys just can't tell no.
There are things called guarantees where, we are going to guarantee that this person will make X, Y, Z during the course of the convention, and if they don't, we have to make up that difference. Those aren't too bad, but I mean they exist. Some bigger stars are bigger numbers, and their flights and their hotels, and if they have a per diem, there's all the little things. It's not crazy but it's basic contract stuff. You're gonna make sure they're taken care of while they're taking the time out of their life to spend with us. All right, good enough work today. Hope we cover our costs. And we're not gonna get rich here, folks. I mean it's there's a lot of costs behind the scenes, so. Definitely kind of getting as close to break even as possible because we're already planning the next one. There's one card, it's like a $1,000 card. It's an Umbreon, if you're no Pokemon. It's a special one though. It's like howling at the moon. So he's belovedly known. He, she, it, Moonbreon. This is something that's put together quickly, and it's been months and months and months of talking and planning and purchasing and negotiating. So it makes the next one easier though, for sure. We're gonna make mistakes. Hopefully the little ones, but everything's going to be correctable to make the next one better. From a local standpoint of having, just these 2 guys, we live here, our stores are here, the money we make will stay here. Another loser pack from a collecting standpoint, but they'll make a kid happy. That's what it's all about.
We're so lucky to have such a huge collectors community here. It's crazy how many people are big collectors here in East Tennessee. And I mean, people travel to Knoxville like crazy to come to these stores. I mean, it's really an entity by itself.
It's Hatsune You delete that shit.
Everything is going according to plan. So, I mean, yeah, I'm really excited about it, but there's just so many people who are excited about it. People are flying in for it. People are driving in for it. I mean, you know, it's like, it's going to be fun, and, you know, there's going to be a lot of stuff going on.
I think Lego has been one of those timeless toys, and I'm happy to be a purveyor of it. I'm happy to be able to give people an opportunity to take these home to their kids or bring their kids in here, and, you know, when their eyes get like the size of saucers, when they see so many sets in one place, you know, it's pretty awesome. I'm just trying to kind of add to the options that people may have, maybe a little cheaper option, to come and enjoy Lego and engage with the local Lego community here. You cut this shit out. Let's go. Brickonomicon! Brickonomicon! A lot of people say I'm just not that creative, but you know, I promise you, if I dumped a bucket of bricks in front of you and just sat down and said, just build something, you'll build something amazing. Start the day. Happy Friday. I love the smell of napalm in the morning. I do have a sense of calm about it. I shouldn't. I should be scared shitless. Mike and I have done everything we can do to try to make this as successful as we can for our first go. I can't be mad or worried, or, I mean, we did the absolute best we could. No coming to Jesus, man. I mean, I should. It's funny you ask that, because I'm like, yeah, okay, we're good. And I'm not that kind of, usually I'm a little more like, not a worrywart, but I'll be a little bit more concerned. But I think I feel good about what we've done, what we try to do. Usually I sweat the small stuff, so this is a nice turning of the page for me. My wife will be very happy to know that I've kind of just, in the immortal words of our song from Frozen, I've let it go. Don't use that. Delete that footage. Vendors will start loading in about 20 minutes. So they have 6 hours to kind of get their stuff situated to get ready for selling. The Lego Club will start showing up, and we'll start getting them the time to build up their area. Then we'll have some volunteers coming in that's going to help us out. That's the other key. I mean, having people that, friends, A, that you trust, and 2, that are willing to give the time to help make this thing successful, because obviously it's not something me and Mike can just do, not at this scale. So, it's a blessing to have people that are willing to do that, for you, with you, because they want this thing to do well too. So that's pretty awesome. You can't pay for that. Can't pay for that. I guess they can probably rearrange the tables. You can cut that out. Yeah, pull an all-nighter, man. It's like I was in college again. Except this test is pass or die. Elise, she might be canceled. I think she was canceled, her flight. And that's another thing you deal with, right? Unforeseen events, like, I don't know, let's theoretically, maybe a hurricane or something come through, can screw things up, flights and whatnot. So if you have talent whose flights are canceled, not much you can do about it. With so many things got canceled, school got canceled early, a lot of outdoor events that were happening in Knoxville today and this weekend are already nuked. With people having plans that were canceled and now we're looking for something to do. If they remember that, oh, there's this little thing going on at the airport, we might have a little bit of a bump that we weren't normally already gonna have, which is great. I mean, of course, alternatively, everyone could be just like, screw this, I'm staying home, it's wet, it's rainy, I don't wanna go out, drive, people can't drive in the rain, I don't wanna deal with all that crap, which is also the possibility. So, Let's hope for the first one. I think we have a good shot. Breaker 19, northbound going southbound. I copy that. Bird dog. 1, 2, the 4, 5th and 6th table on the left here. This is my Pirate Jack run. Where's the rum? Unless you're a ninja. I'm kind of a ninja. Okay. No, stop. Oh, I thought that was power. Do you hold it?
Foreshadowing right there.
Already making money. The world's throwing dollar, make you holla. We already made our first dollar. It's in the parking lot. It's soaking wet, but we'll take it.
Signing some contracts.
Where do I sign?
The bottom.
This one right here?
Yep.
You bought a house, Mike. Congratulations. It's a boy.
Signing information for next year's show, which is going to be in April. First one hasn't even started yet.
And then ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Shablam! Not my actual stepbrother. Totally looks like Mike. Oh no! It due to what poor wireless connection. Crap.
Okay.
All right. Delete that footage. Tony Carnes is a local artist, ex-cop, just retired. Does a lot of horror themed stuff. It's actually Brickonomicon was right up his alley. So he just did this drawing or painting as well of me and Mike with the Brickonomicon.
Okay, you're on you've been away for 40 something hours at this point.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, we're 15 minutes till open.
Is it really? Yeah, honestly, I'm like, yes. Yeah, we're about there.
How you feeling?
I feel good. Optimistic. So they're still loading in. So, but the vendors are showing up and they brought some good stuff. I think they have a lot of nice options for our customers that are coming in. Talent's starting to show up as well. So it's kind of cool. It's all coming together. So it's no longer an idea. It's real. It's neat when you create something. Brickonomicon is a new word, right? We made it a word. We made a word, and we'll see if it becomes a word that a lot of people know about.
I'm Josh from Knoxville. Come check out Brickonomicon. Support Pat. Big fan of his store, Brick House Collectibles. So see what this is all about today.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
We wanted to beat the traffic and this crazy weather we're having today. Didn't know what it was going to be like, so we wanted to get here, make sure we got a good parking spot, and didn't get soaked coming inside. I've been in the Legos for 30 years. So I remember playing them with my brother when I was a kid. Actually, me and my brother's Legos went to our younger brother, and now I have a son. So those Legos went from my younger brother to my kid. So I can go through Legos I played with as a kid, and oh, I remember buying this set. So it's pretty cool.
Give me my food. No, delete that footage.
No, do not. I'm Mark Rowe, originally from here in Knoxville, Tennessee. Very honored to be back. I never made it down to San Diego's Comic-Con. That's one of the biggest. And so I had always friends that would go and all of that. So I'm just excited to see the excitement, everything being set up, and it looks like the sun is out, so hopefully things will turn out nice.
Yeah. I was like, oh, sweet.
I think to be a kid, you know, you have to have, it's sort of like, you know, Lincoln Logs and all of that. I have my share. As a matter of fact, I have a Frank Lloyd Wright falling water house made out of Legos that I just got a couple of years ago. I love it. So I don't think you ever really outgrow Legos. You know, they're timeless and ageless.
So, I need one of those.
I'm just hoping to meet a lot of great people, such true fans, kind of like Tennessee fans. You know, people love to wear the apparel and all of that. I love to tell stories and the experiences and all of that. So I'm just looking forward to meeting people. You know, what an amazing honor to be able to work and people want to come and see about your work, you know? So I love that.
My name is Andy Bliss. Congrats so much to Mike and Pat for hosting Brickonomicon here. We're really excited about the show. And this weekend, I'm going to be setting up with the Knoxville Lego User Group. I'm the president of the club over there. With the Lego User Group that we run in town, it's like an adult club for Lego. And we do shows all the time. These kinds of events happen all over the country, and we're long overdue to have like a kind of homegrown show. Our GBC is always very popular. That'll be in the middle, the Great Ball Contraption. That's kind of like a Rube Goldberg machine for Lego. Basically, they put a Lego ball in and they have all this technique and engineering that creates a path for the ball to go through all these contraptions, and it goes on loop and it just never stops, and it's really, really cool to witness. So we have some incredibly talented builders. You can see a lot of different ways of getting into Lego. So yeah, it's a fun club.
We got a married couple over here that's getting ready to celebrate their 25th anniversary. Make a little noise, come on. Almost 25 years. Here they are, Scott and Marina. Hey everybody, I am Patrick Durham, also known as Grandpappy Patrick from season 3 of Lego Masters. Today, I'm out here at the Airport Hilton for the very first ever Brickonomicon, and I'm surprised that I pronounced that right. I build MOCs. MOC stands for my own creation. I build MOCs mostly of Star Wars things, and I have lots and lots of sets in my house. This one right here, I'll probably have about 65 hours in this build. Did you notice Baymax in there? And he's gonna walk over and says, I've detected that you have an injury. I can repair that now with Bacta spray. The very first Lego set that I built, very first one I gave myself for Christmas in December of 2017 was the brand new BB-8 set. And here he is, right here under my shirt. I got BB-8. And I want you to think about, we're actually on the Millennium Falcon, and I'm signing my autograph, and Chewie grabbed that lever and jumped to light speed. We went to a galaxy far, far away on your box in only 3 seconds. I'm 78 years old, but actually 7 and 8 make 15. So, okay, so I have a little inner guy in here that's only 15 years old, and that helps me have a lot more fun. I said, do you want to build a snowman? And he built that one, and then he added 2 more, and that's for the 3 brothers. Let me share with you something that I believe in every fiber of my being. We are all creative. We were created, and creativity lives in us. The only thing we need to do is tap into that. And Lego is a good way to do it.
Enjoy the show, all right? Thank you. How's it going, man? So here's your ticket. Remember to brick. You get your stickers. You get the Carnes print. Let me stamp you. Thanks, man. Enjoy the show. Oh, look at that squirrel. Well, on the good side, I mean, a lot went right. All the responses have been positive. So everyone had a great time. A lot of people tell me this is their first time they had a con, first time they brought their kids to a con. So it was a really good experience. So all the things that you want to avoid, we avoided. mean, the attendance wasn't what we hoped for, and I think the hurricane really hurt us, and rightfully so. I mean, there's way more important things to do. That was kind of a really crazy natural coincidence phenomenon. I mean, when you take that into account, we can't be upset with the attendance. Including the free kids, I think we're probably around 2,500, maybe 3,000. So we're not dissuaded by it. Actually, we're encouraged by it. You know, these things, you always, they grow. You don't just, you know, you just don't shoot out of a cannon. You know, it's something that grows year over year over year. So very encouraged over by what we did. I'm happy with what we did. I'm personally happy with what we did.
Were you able to break even?
Did not get rich. Still driving my piece of crap car. No, no, we did not break even. You know, it's something you hope for, and you know, taking the weather out of it, we knew we'd probably, you know, realistically, we knew we'd probably start off in a little bit of the negative, you know, from a business standpoint, and you're just gonna have to grow forward.
Coming at you. Coming at you.
Some of the mistakes, you know, usually don't want to admit to these, right? But let's be real. We'll keep it 100. Probably we're a little aggressive with some of the talent. Some of the response that people had, like surprising, like it wasn't as good as we thought it would be. Again, the weather, when you have that variable, you're not quite sure if it's our mistake or if it's just something we had no control over. Things to tweak. It's about collecting data too, so you can make good decisions for the next one. It's been about learning, you know, starting with your business, trying to make good decisions. So just going to take those learnings, just parlay them into a, you know, hopefully a better show, and then to another better show, and then to another better show. It was a great time. I'm glad we did it. I'm glad we're still going to do it. I'm happy with what we've learned. It was worth the cost. Because you can't buy knowledge, right? These need to be a little more squishy, so I can actually gotta get the weight distribution right. Ta-da! The most gratifying thing, honestly, is when people come in and they tell me this is our first show. I brought the kids. They had a great time. You know, they love playing in the Lego. They love, you know, meeting the blue Power Ranger. They were able to get the Pokemon cards they were trying to find. That's kind of what I wanted to have happen. I wanted people to have a good time. I wanted people to enjoy it. And when it comes up again, and if they're available that weekend, yeah, let's go. Let's take the kids, let's take the families, go again. Started your day. And with that, you can keep that footage.